What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and in this video we're doing episode 54 of our Squadcast, which is our weekly podcast with Mr. Boss for the win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What up?
Now, this week's topics for the Squadcast include GTA 5 on PC. We'll be talking about the pros, cons, different things we like about it and dislike about it. In addition to that, we'll be also covering Black Ops 3 leaked information, and of course, Battlefront, a game that Austin and I are very excited about. Ross, are you excited for it as well?
Yeah, of course.
So with that out of the way, let's jump really quickly into this week's sponsor for this podcast, which is an awesome mouse company called UTech Smart. Now, UTech Smart is providing us with 5 mice to give away. So we have 5 brand new mouses to give away. Mices, and this is a UTech Smart Venus. Now, this mouse is going to be available to you guys. So if you guys want to enter, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and we're going to be picking 5 comments from our channels. So, Mr. Boss of the Win, the Saints fan, and myself, JoblessGarrett, will all pick individual winners, and we'll go ahead and contact you guys and give the mice away like that. So, this mouse does have some awesome things to it, and of course, it has up to 16,400 DPI, 18 programmable buttons, including 12 side buttons. Now, this is an MMO gaming mouse, so if you play a lot of MMOs, this would be very, very useful to you. It has 5 programmable user profiles, over 16 million customizing LED color options for side buttons, logo, and headlights. If you want to have like a crazy, I guess, colored mouse, you can go ahead and do that with this mouse. And they offer a 18-month manufacturer warranty. And of course, they also have the lowest price for MMO gaming mice or mouse on Amazon. And if you guys enter the 10% promotion code down below if you decide to buy one, we are offering 10% off on it. So overall, pretty much giving back to you guys. This is a giveaway plus 10% off. If you were looking for a new mouse, check it out. Link can be found down below. And of course, leave a comment down below. I guess you guys want to do it by Twitter handles, or how can they enter? What do you think is the best way for them to enter, Ross and Austin?
Twitter would be easiest. So if you have a Twitter, just go ahead and leave like your @ and then your name, and that'll be the easiest place to contact you. Just be sure you make sure you follow us on there, because we're going to follow the winners so we can like DM you and get your address and stuff like that to get you this mouse out to you.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way. So if you have not created a Twitter, do not have one, go ahead and create one. Leave your Twitter handle down below. So an example, mine's @Garrett_Sutton, Ross is @Mr. Boss for the Win, and Austin is @Dat_Saints fan. So just leave your Twitter handles down below in the comment section, and that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys also check out UTech Smart's, their Facebook, Twitter, and all their links down below, as you guys can find more information about their products. And with that all out of the way, are you guys ready to jump into the first topic about GTA 5 on PC?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
So, GTA 5 on PC is something that we've been waiting for a very long time. Over a year and a half now, I'd say, somewhere around there. And it's finally here, guys. It came out a few days ago, or last week, about 4 or 5 days ago. Yeah, Tuesday or Monday whatever,
night.
wherever you live. Yeah. So, I don't know. Has it lived up to what you guys are waiting for?
I have been enjoying my time. Obviously, I've been enjoying the new graphics, and I've fooled around with that Rockstar editor and director mode. But for me, because I've been playing GTA for like 600 days now, the fact that there's no new content, I'm just like, wow, this is really beautiful, but it's the same San Andreas and Los Santos that we've been playing on for 600 days now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we kind of knew going into it that there wasn't going to be any new content, so it really doesn't come as a shock. But I guess just the realization of it, like, because I watched Garrett's video he did a couple days ago, where he talked about how it's kind of weird just like going into a lobby where it's like you're level like 200, everybody else is level like 2, 3.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the
And
king of the world.
I am
like,
the
bow to
captain now.
me.
And it's so weird because, and then he even mentioned like races. It's really unfair because you have like all the high-end cars all upgraded. These guys on PC that are new, they don't have anything, so you beat them all the time. So it is weird, but I mean, look, it looks beautiful, man. Like that, and the 60 frame. I will say, the 60 frames alone makes it, like, I love the. Oh my, it's so smooth, man. I love it.
It is really smooth. The 60 frames is like out of this world. Makes a huge difference.
On top of that, with the new players, like, I'm getting killed a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm driving my adder, because everybody wants to steal it. It's the saddest thing because they don't have their own. Like some guy pulled up.
Like, that's the adder. I need to.
I was like not AFK, but I wasn't really looking at my monitor. And I was in my Zentorno, and some guy pulled up in a Panto, and I look, and he's like looking at my car, and next thing you know, he shoots me out, and drives off and says, "Thanks for the car, faggot." And I'm like, what the hell? Like, just drive. I'm like, was that even needed? Like, I can just kick him out. I can just get another car, no problem. But it was just the stupidest thing. They're just so new to the game, and I feel
start a service for people who are low levels. I'll give you my car. I'm gonna rent my car out.
Taxi rental service.
Yeah.
like it's
Let's
just
drive the Insurgent for
it's
low
just
price.
so strange. I mean, we've been playing this game for so long, and the thing is, it's hard. It's really hard not to compete, I would say, on Twitch and on YouTube, but for those of us that have been playing for so long, you know, we don't have that same excitement we had in 2013. So an example, like if there's people streaming on Twitch and they're like, "Oh my God, we're in this strip club, there's boobs," and I'm just like, bro, I've seen the same ladies for the last year and a half.
For like 600 days, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like,
I got
oh
all
my
the
God.
strippers' numbers.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. They already come over my house on a regular. But you know, that's the same. That's the problem that I'm seeing. It's just like I don't feel right playing on PC. I just feel like I've seen too much. It's like if you've been in the future and you go back to the past, it's like, okay, now what? I already know what's gonna happen. It's just weird.
I kind of agree. It is that level of excitement isn't like I think both of you guys tweeted is like, man, nothing will beat when you played it for the first time on the 360.
And
like
that's the best part, man.
Yeah, and it
like
sucks, man. But that's just, I mean, it is like that for
the way of life.
everything. Yeah,
That's what makes it so great is because it comes and goes with each new
But
game.
At least, I mean, some of my friends who this is like their first time playing, like I can, or like they're playing free roam, just messing around and like killing people and running away from the cops and stuff. And like they're really enjoying it, and you know, it's fun to see other people sort of enjoy it with you and everything. But yeah, man. I mean, overall though, I think it's been good. I mean, we can talk about the modding here in a little bit. Like not only like 48 hours after the game came out, there's already people figured out the whole modding stuff for a little bit at least. So that should be interesting to see where that goes. But the base game, yeah, it's been the same, and until they add something new, it's not gonna, I guess, be exciting. I don't want to say it's not gonna be exciting because it's still like there's still fun things to do in GTA, but I guess we're not gonna have that feeling of I don't know, like
Just the initial excitement.
yeah, kind of like because when even Heist came out, like it was like everybody's excited, pumped up, you know. So yeah, but I mean that's just to be expected.
Well, I was really excited on the first night, but I kind of
Well, the first night didn't really go too smoothly
no.
for a lot of people for various different reasons.
For various different reasons, yeah, there were like what were some of the issues on like day one? Were they
you know,
similar
people
to
giving out codes to their stream?
Well, yeah, I'm an expert at that.
No, I don't know. There was just, you know, obviously a lot of people getting on the game. That's the servers having troubles.
I've actually had pretty good success with the servers, and that's one thing I like. The loading times are a lot better.
Not really. I mean, like
For
yeah,
me.
in single player stuff, but that's just the clouds. Like you can't do anything about. Like you have the
Oh yeah,
best
you can't do
PC in
anything
the
about
world,
clouds,
but
but
it's
like
trying to find games sometimes does take a little bit longer. But that's just their matchmaking. You can't do anything until they fix it. But yeah, I mean, the first day was exciting until everybody had issues. Like I know I was having issues just with like hardware and stuff, trying to figure out like what's the best settings and like optimizing it. And
Garrett was having DDoS issues.
yeah, there was a
I
lot
was
of
having
day.
my game stolen issues.
Yeah.
It's sad because like we were doing so well. Like we were, an example, like I was streaming on Twitch and I had like 4,000 viewers. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. There's so many people talking in my chat. I now have friends I can talk to. And then I got kicked offline. I was like, no! It was the worst experience I've had in a long time. But, you know, especially the problem I've been having lately. I don't think you guys have been having where, you know, the newest NVIDIA drivers were causing me issues with OBS because they have a conflict right now. Or if you stream for too long, it kicks you off. It's the weirdest thing. It's so strange. But overall, I think the servers held up pretty nicely.
Yeah, that's one. Like the servers didn't go down, which is kind of shocking because I just read that GTA actually broke a Steam concurrent viewer or concurrent player record. So I mean,
That should
the
honestly
third
be
time's
no
a charm for
surprise.
Rockstar.
That's like, yay, congrats on your ninth Guinness World record for like
Yeah.
video games and entertainment.
But I guess I don't know. Overall, it's been positive. I mean, what do you guys sort of feel?
Yeah, and from the PC side, like I know the PC guys are really happy with, and I know they hate having it called a port, but like they're really happy with the PC version of this game. in terms of like
Yeah, I mean, it's really well
compatibility
optimized. I will say that, like, despite the issues, I mean, I eventually figured my stuff out, and a lot of people are also having like really great, I guess performance with their PC, even if it's a lower end, because it's really well optimized. And one of the things that I guess if you are like contemplating switching between console and PC, like you're like, well, I don't, know how to use a keyboard or a mouse, or I'm not good at it. Well, like one thing that's awesome, Rockstar implemented it so where you can like on the fly switch between the keyboard and the mouse and a controller. So like you don't need to hit or start menu, go in there, change settings. Like if you start using your controller, it'll recognize it as a controller. If you start using your mouse and keyboard, it'll recognize it as that. So kind of what I do, and I think it's the best way for driving and like flying, I'll use a controller. Then for aiming and shooting and everything, I'll use the keyboard and mouse because you get more accuracy. So it's I really do like that fact too.
Yeah, they did a really good job, that's for sure. And I think that's noticed in the community, even if you're not a
Yeah.
PC person.
So I guess you guys want to touch on the whole modding situation?
Yeah, sure.
Since that's kind of like like honestly, and you can let us know in the comments if you maybe feel differently about this, but a lot of people I would say got PC to do modding, like that's one of the big draws of PC gaming. And you kind of who wants to sort of discuss the whole issue there
So
with Rockstar and everything?
Rockstar went ahead and released GTA 5 on PC with all their files encrypted. What that means is basically all the files were locked down where users could not access them and view different textures and edit them. Well, that was a huge blow to the GTA community. And of course, this happened with GTA 4 as well. But they were it was a very, very annoying encryption algorithm that at the time the modders did not know how to crack. Fast forward to this week, it has already been cracked. So that's always a
48
plus.
hours later.
Yeah, it's always a plus. Like they were all complaining about it, and now it's been cracked. So that's good. I mean, we're making steps to the right direction. I bet Rockstar might be probably like, oh man, I wish we would have made the encryption a little harder. But Rockstar's always had that distaste for modding in GTA 5 or GTA. And we're just going to have to wait and see what comes from this new decryption. As they mentioned that, I think there's a little bit of an editing issue with the current files, but they're going to work around it or something. But there's already some mods coming out. I mean, they have already a graphics mod, which is SweetFX. They already have a first-person field of view mod. And I'm going to be putting all the links down below if you guys want to find more information about them, like in regards to like where you can download them. But a lot of problems are people are saying that you run the risk of downloading these mods because Rockstar might see it that you're using a cheat and might ban you.
They made the statement that they're not going to tolerate mods in Grand Theft Auto Online.
Yeah,
They said
I mean
that
that
publicly.
should be expected.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it was in one of the articles I think, or interviews, or something like that. But like that just makes sense. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a simple trainer. Don't know what that is. Basically, it's a mod menu, so to speak, and you can do all this crazy stuff in single player. And unfortunately, it does work in online. But that's stupid. Like, why would you ever go into online? Because the next day you're gonna get banned, and $60 just went down the drain. So it makes sense. So if you are, say, using these mods, just make sure you take them or you delete them before you go into online. But kind of I want to touch on real quick because maybe some people kind of just have seen what Rockstar's done in the past on consoles and they're thinking, maybe since Rockstar doesn't quote unquote like modding, are they going to patch it and sort of encrypt these files again? Well, they really can't do that because PC is 60 gigabytes and they would have to encrypt every single file. Like it would just be not even worth it to do it. So that's the good news in all of this. Like everything's sort of out there for the modders to play with and figure out. So I guess the only thing that I've been seeing is they could release some sort of like I think the DLC cars and the DLC stuff isn't included in like the regular game files or something. I don't know, something weird like that. So like some update might make the files like when you go on online not work. I don't know, some weird technical stuff. But yeah, like Garrett said, it is going in the right direction, which is good. No, we're not going to be seeing any like Carmageddon or any crazy mods, tomorrow. But it's I don't know, it's just
They'll
it's
be here
exciting to
soon.
see this happen. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay
Right around the
tuned,
corner.
yeah.
Like we always
It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner, guys. Don't worry. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see which way the whole GTA 5 on PC goes. I mean, so far the excitement about GTA 5 has been huge. I mean, people are super ecstatic and happy about GTA 5 on PC. I mean, there's been a lot of good feedback, and people have been really just making, I guess, the same. They have the same feeling we did back in 2013 for everyone that's been playing since Xbox 360. So
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. Now,
I-
the big question is when the next DLC is, because boy, I'm bored as all dicks.
That's an understatement.
That wasn't there some files for like cops or something? I don't know. I haven't really been paying much attention to like the whole leaking scene since the whole that other issue that I don't even want to talk about. But does anybody know any like
I
leaked
heard like
stuff?
new cops and crook stuff, but I didn't even
Yeah,
bother.
that's
Yeah, I covered that today or a few days ago, and that was apparently there was just like a list of the DLCs. So when Rockstar had to update the PC files, they included like a list of the DLCs in order. And after DLC MP Heist, there was one that said like DLC PD03. So make of that what you want, but I don't know. I think that'd be cool.
no for sure, man.
Well, PD03, it stands for Pancake Dicks.
I said it in my video. I was like, "Oh, that could be like political debate," but I like
Polit-
pancake dicks too. That's that too.
Yeah, but
Well-
it's gonna be an interesting next few weeks and months. Whether between the modding and then between I guess what Rockstar's next DLC is, because it sucks that Rockstar doesn't I guess embrace it because like the one downside I was thinking about this the other day like the one downside to the mods at least the way they work or the way they would work now like an Iron Man mod or a LCPDFR mod. Like I think the fun in it would be playing with friends. Like if us three were like Iron Man or whatever together. But you can't do that without going into online, and that obviously will get you banned.
Well, you gotta wait till Tungle servers come out. Or
See,
private servers.
That's gonna be the big thing to see what Rockstar does. Like if somebody, and I'm sure somebody's already working on it, how to get like dedicated servers or third-party servers so you can do online stuff without running the risk of one making other people's experiences bad, and two, obviously not getting banned. But it's gonna be interesting to see
Or
what Rockstar
sued.
does with that. Or well, yeah,
That
but
too.
is
Because, like,
Rockstar?
yes.
I'm wondering if Rockstar's gonna go after people
Yes.
who do that.
Yes.
You think?
No
But then-
doubt.
Oh, for
Yeah, no
sure,
It's
doubt.
such a huge thing because like
I
that
will.
leads
I
to
I will
ways of
bet
role-play
$1,000 that
servers.
Rockstar will. If you're making money off their product,
Well, let's just say it's free. It's not. It wouldn't be money. I mean, where would the money come from?
like people donating or people buying, like how you have it in Minecraft, how like people can buy packs, how people can buy coins. How,
Well, let's just say that is not in it. Now, like it's GTA community, so it's
like let's say you can buy an adder for $2.
All right,
in
well,
this private server.
maybe, but let's just say it was free. Everything was perfect. It didn't like none of this bad stuff would happen. Like, man, it would suck so much if Rockstar like went after that and sort of got rid of it because that's like the next evolution for online. Like, people aren't going to be playing online for too much longer. Like, even a cops and robbers DLC, I don't think. I don't want to say it wouldn't last too long, but it's not enough to keep people playing for the long run. Whereas roleplay servers, private dedicated servers where we could play with like an Iron Man mod with friends, stuff like or Carmageddon with friends. You know how fun that would be if you're just playing online. You had like a tsunami mod plus Armageddon plus like zombie plus Back to the Future. Like that'd be so much fun. So that's the just look out for what Rockstar does with that because that is going to be the biggest thing in my opinion. Because mods in single player are cool, but many people want them online or online to play with friends. So
I don't know. Knowing Rockstar, ooh.
I know they hate mods, but there's got to be a point, man. We're in 2015. Like mods are a thing. Like
Yeah, but then they look at their bank account and they're like, our way's been pretty successful, so
yeah, don't fix anything that's
True.
not broken. What is that? No, don't fix something that works.
if it ain't broke, don't fix
It
it.
ain't
There you
broke,
go.
yeah.
God, I am tired. But with all that GTA 5 PC out of the way, let's get into a conversation in regards to Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
I know nothing about. So you guys can go ahead and take it from here because all I know is that
Well,
The first Call of Duty I've been excited about in 3 years
Yeah.
because of Treyarch and David Vonderhaar and zombies and woods and I'm so excited.
yeah, but actually, real quick, because we didn't do a Squadcast last week for certain issues. I guess the trailer came out like last
The
Thursday or
teaser
something?
trailer,
Yeah, like a
like
week or two ago.
yeah, it was like the
And
guy who was being made of DNA or something like that sitting down.
let us know in the comment section. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who don't care about Call of Duty, but the fact that this is Treyarch and I'm willing to give them, this will be like my last chance for Call it. Like if this isn't good, Call of Duty might be down the drain for me. But if it is good, then hey, I'll play it. But let us know in the comments just what's your thoughts on Call of Duty. But yeah, Ross knows more about the whole Black Ops stuff. So you want to sort of explain what happened?
Well, yeah, it was confirmed Black Ops 3 as compared to World at War 2. There were lots of like World at War 2 flashbacks though, because in the trailer you could hear audio from old characters. So if I were to predict the setting, I mean, I think they're gonna go forward, but knowing like Black Ops campaign style, they're gonna have like the flashback, like the numbers, Mason. They're gonna like flashback to World War II, Vietnam. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think the hype is real. Like I went back and I watched a lot of the other trailers for the Call of Duties, like Ghost and Advanced Warfare, and there's a lot of dislikes. And then you go to this Black Ops 3 teaser trailer, and it's like 200,000 likes, like hardly any dislikes. Everyone's so hyped. So
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the last straw for a lot
this
of
is
people
the last
because
one, and they know it.
Ghost was bad. Advanced Warfare wasn't necessarily bad, but it just wasn't Call of Duty to a lot of people. So I think this is one of like the last times Call of Duty might be a thing. But what was kind of like before that we knew there was Black Ops 3, there was like sort of half and half. Like some people wanted Black Ops 3, and other people wanted like a World at War 2. I mean, I was on that World at War 2 side because man, World at War was like one of my favorite games. It was actually the first Call of Duty that I played, but
It was a classic.
yeah. And I think what they're gonna do is sort of like mix them because they know a lot of people want the World at War, like that I guess the feel of it. So I think
Yeah,
they're
the
gonna do some
feel,
like
the style, everything.
flashbacks and stuff to sort of give those people what they want. It's gonna be interesting because I think you told me about the leaked like sort of image art that the guy sort of looked like he had an exosuit on.
It's not an exosuit. It was just very futuristic armor.
Okay, because like that's and again, let us know in the comments. But I am the type of person I like my Call of Duties like either
Simple.
modern
I like Modern
or
Warfare 2
old-fashioned.
was about
I don't
as
really
advanced.
like the future.
Yeah. Black Ops 2 is about as advanced as I want things.
I agree. Like the exosuits, I didn't really care for that much.
That's just
But
because I suck and I'm so like
True. That
discoordinated
is
and like
yeah,
using
that is
these
very true.
exosuits.
You need to be really good to do the exosuits.
What?
There's a lot of stuff moving, but it's gonna be interesting because I think the 20th. I don't know when. Let's see. This is gonna go up on the 18th. The 20th or the 21st. I think they're gonna be releasing an actual trailer, right? Or
The 26th. So
the 26th. Okay.
a
my bad.
little over a week.
Yeah, that they're gonna be releasing a lot more information, so that's gonna be really fun. And like, this is Treyarch, so they got zombies. You can't go wrong with zombies. Zombies are
You
gonna
know
be
it's
fun,
gonna be
so
good.
It's gonna be awesome, and I'm really excited actually. Advanced Warfare I was kind of excited for. Ghost not really so much, but this is Treyarch. I actually have liked their single players in the past. That's something I'm looking forward to as well. But I don't want to get too hyped though, because it always ends bad when you get too hyped for stuff.
I know, but the thing with there hasn't been a Treyarch Call of Duty in 3 years. That's the thing. Because remember they made the switch to the 3 developers.
That's true.
That's
true.
why the hype is so real. Like the hype bubble for Black Ops 3. Oh gosh.
I think. Would you say Black Ops 2 was like the last Call of Duty that I don't know? Black Ops 2 was. I don't want to say it's in its prime, but that was like sort of the downfall. After Black Ops 2, it kind of went downhill.
Yeah, I think the exact prime would be like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. Because I really hated Modern Warfare 3. Like I was not a fan.
Yeah, wasn't either.
And then Black Ops 2 is nice. It wasn't Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, I'd say around that time.
Yeah. But it's gonna be I don't know. I think it comes out in November, so
All the
it's gonna
Call of Duties come out in November.
Yeah, it's gonna conflict actually with the next game we're gonna touch on briefly, but Battlefront. But it's gonna be a good year, man. We got this.
Bethesda is announcing something at E3, which is probably Fallout 4. Off chance Elder Scrolls 6, how the hell they developed that in like 2 years.
Yeah,
I don't know, but if they do, oh, I will drop a boatload of money.
It's gonna be a good year. And then you got all the DLC for GTA and all the mods for GTA, so it's gonna be pretty fun. But I guess we can sort of touch on the last topic here, and that's Battlefront. No, Garrett, I know you don't really care about Call of Duty, but are you excited about the Battlefront?
You know, to be honest with you, I haven't really had a lot of experience with Battlefront. I know that way back in the day, it was really, really popular. I played a little bit, but was never really into it. After seeing and hearing what they plan to do with this Battlefront, it gives me a reminder of like an old like Battlefield-ish like type of game. Is that what we're talking about here? And that basically like, you know, you have different classes, different vehicles, and it just seems like a lot of fun. Now, whether or not I want to be posting it all the time, I don't know, but I am going to be playing it. Similar to how I play CSGO and H1Z1 and stuff like that. You know, we play a lot of games as YouTubers, but a lot of it we don't post on our channels because, you know, a lot of you guys, we don't want you guys grabbing your pitchforks and your torches and burning us down to the stake. So, but yeah, I think I'll be playing it and giving it a go.
I mean, it's definitely, unless there's like a Fallout 4 happening this year, it's definitely my most anticipated and most excited, game I'm looking forward to. And I just remember, man, Battlefront 2, I didn't even own the game, but I would like go to my cousin's house on like Christmas, whatever, like holidays when we'd see each other, and we just play it. Like, it was just so much fun. And unfortunately, we're recording this on Thursday, so there's going to be a trailer that comes out on Friday, so we can't really talk about that. But, man, it's going to be, I don't know. Like, from what they've said so far, it's not like you could take, like, basically one of the maps, or I guess one of the game modes, you can be battling on the ground. You can get in a spaceship and then fly out in outer space and have a jet fighter or whatever.
TIE fighter?
Yeah, out in the out in space.
That's so awesome.
Like that's insane. So I'm really pumped, man. So it's gonna be fun. And yeah, as for like, I guess if we're posting it, we'll see. But I'm pumped.
We don't have to talk about it, but also another game that's coming out is Halo 5.
Yeah, that game is. I played it.
Halo.
I
play the single player. I don't know. I haven't been a fan of the multiplayer that much, though. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna get it just for the single player, though. I like Halo's campaign that much.
Yeah, no, I agree. Halo's campaign, especially co-op campaign, is really fun. But it's gonna be a good year, hopefully. I mean, in 2014 we thought it would be fun and good. Didn't turn out so well, but this one looks like it might be
hopefully
pretty good. But that's kind of it. We actually have a couple speak pipes.
Oh, is this gonna be the Russian roulette? Please be Russian roulette.
Oh boy,
we only have a few. We have two actually. So first one is from Robbie D. Wants to play.
Any day now.
Hey Squad, I was just wondering, do you think that first person was a waste of Rockstar's time? Because I think it kind of was, because not as many people really use it as much as, well, when Nexon started, a lot of people were using it just at first, but then it got kind of boring and people weren't using it as much anymore now. So, my question is, do you think first person was a waste of Rockstar's time? Thank you. Bye, Gary Berry.
Oh my god.
I personally don't think so. I think that
I'm on board with you.
Although it's not like, you might not see it in a bunch of videos, or you might have seen like a thread on a forum or two that said like, oh, no one uses first person. But I think there's more people than you think that like really enjoy first person, because you do get immersed, especially when you're driving and even when you're shooting, if you're accustomed to first person shooters. And I think that while it probably did take up a lot of Rockstar's research and time, I think this is something that they had planned for a while now. So it wasn't just like, oh, shoot, let's add this real quick instead of adding other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely going to be in like future games as well. So they kind of laid the groundwork for that. But one thing I will say, after playing it on PC with the 60 frames, first person's a lot better. Like on consoles, it's all right, but it's really nice. It feels amazing. Like the one downside though is the driving. I know you kind of mentioned that, but like if they had the mirrors that actually worked, I think it'd be a lot nicer.
That too, and turn signals maybe.
Yeah,
although that's
like the
ultra
field of
realistic.
view in the car should be higher. I think. I don't know. At least in my opinion. That's just. I mean, obviously everybody has their own opinion, but that's the only reason why I don't kind of like it in the cars. But I mean, it is a lot better. Or it's nice to have that option at least.
It's great to have in PC, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna be using it all the time. Like when the game or when it first came out on next gen, like people only played first person for like a week straight. But then they're like, all right, let's find a nice balance between third person because that's what I'm used to playing, and then first person just to because first person is better in some aspects, especially with shooting because you have more, accuracy and stuff. But as for a waste, yeah, I don't think it's a waste because it's definitely going to be used in the future. And I think like Ross said, they definitely had this plan, so it wasn't like they threw Heist out the window or something and went to this.
Here's first person.
Yeah. And actually, the other question I had is not working right now. It's not showing up. So
Do a Russian roulette one.
I don't have any more. That's
Oh,
it. We
okay.
only had like
Oh, well.
two.
Oh,
So
well.
unfortunately, we only have one for this week. But that has been it, I guess, with this episode. Any final words from you guys?
It's this.
Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you for watching to the end.
Remember to leave your Twitter handles down below in the comment section, and we will get back to the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even have a word for this week, but
Well, we can't have a word because that would conflict with your Twitter handle.
Oh, that's true. Or just say I want the mouse and then put your Twitter handle.
I want the mouse.
I want the meese.
I want the meese. I want
Well,
it.
see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Later, guys.